Hello everyone, this is Professor Raghvendra Adhyapak, KLS Kokte College of Commerce, Belagavi. So in today's class, we will see the next type of problem in the calculation of bond. Okay, so the next problem is an investor is planning to purchase the following bond. Face value is rupees 100, coupon rate 11%, maturity 3 years. Okay, so what they asked, find out if he wants the yield of 13%, what is the maximum price he should be ready to pay. Okay, so अगर उसको 13% का रिटर्न चाहिए, ऑलरेडी इन द प्रॉब्लम दे गिवन कूपन रेट एज 11%, करेक्ट. अगर दैट इज व्हाट से सेड इफ ही वांट्स यील्ड ऑफ 13%, अगर उसको 13% का यील्ड चाहिए, देन व्हाट शुड बी द मैक्सिमम प्राइस ऑफ द बॉन्ड. सो 13% यील्ड है, तो बॉन्ड का प्राइस क्या होता है, दैट इज they asked what is the maximum price. Okay, next is if bond is selling for 97.60, what would be his yield. Okay, so अगर बॉन्ड ने उस बॉन्ड को 97.670 को सेलिंग कर रहे हैं, देन व्हाट इज द यील्ड, मतलब रेट ऑफ रिटर्न क्या है उस बॉन्ड के ऊपर, दैट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट. ओके, सो दीज आर द टू सिचुएशन वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर्स. First one is maximum price of a bond if he wants the 13% yield. Okay, अगर क्या है उसका मैक्सिमम प्राइस क्या होता है बॉन्ड का, अगर rate of return, that is yield, is 13% worth. Okay, so what they given, 13%, right? So the formula is B naught is equal to R into PVAF into the bracket R percent into N plus Bn into PVF R percentage comma N. Okay, so this is the what formula to calculate the value of the bond. Okay, now what is this B naught that we have to calculate. Okay, next what is that R. So what R refers to the return. Okay, so यहाँ पे देखो return क्या है, what is the face value of the bond, face value of the bond is 100, correct. Next, what is the coupon rate, face value is 100, coupon rate is 11, then what we have to calculate R. So return how much, 100 into 11%, correct. So that is equal to 11. Okay, so this 11 is what, the return. Okay, so that we have taken here 11. Next, into PVAF, write it as it is. R means what, return. So in the problem, how much percent of return we want, 13% yield, correct. So 13%. Next, N. So N is equal to what, number of years, correct. So यहाँ पे maturity कब है देखो, the maturity is 3 years. So N is equal to 3 years. So here we taken as 3. N is equal to 3. Okay. Next, Bn. Bn is nothing but your face value of the bond. Okay. So what is the face value of the bond? 100. Correct. So take 100 into PVF, right as it is. Next, R, already we know that 13% we want, that is 13%. Next, N is 3 years, we already know. Okay. So this is how we put the values whatever we know. Okay, next what we have to do, the next, now we have to simplify. Okay, so how to calculate the PVF and PVAF, that is the thing. Okay, so for that I have given the working note here. Okay, so please concentrate on the working note. Okay, so already we know that R is return, that is 100 into 11, 11 already be taken. Next, Bn is equal to face value, that is 100, that we have taken here already. Next, calculation of PVF at the rate of 13%. अगर rate of return 13% है, PVF value क्या होता है, that we are doing here. Okay, now so first we have to do this column. Okay, so in that first year, okay, 1 2 3, so I have taken 3 years because n is equal to 3 है, right. Next, PVF at 13%. Okay, So to calculate the PVF, there is one formula. So what is the formula? 1 divided by 1 plus R raised to N. Okay, so this is the formula we have to apply. What is that? 1 divided by 1 plus R raised to N. Okay, now what is the one that remains same only? 1 divided by, again 1 plus R means R is how much? 13%. So 13% means 0.13. Okay, raised to N. N means number of years, that is 3. Okay, so 1 divided by 1.13. Okay, so in your calculator, just you first put divide 1 divided by 1.13. Okay, so I hope you all getting. In your calculator, just click 1 divided by 1.13 and now click on is equal to. So you will get the value as 88495575, like that. A continuous value will get. So we have to round off for the first 4 values. Okay, so that is 0.88495 is there, so we'll round off to 8850. Okay, so I hope everybody is getting the same value in your calculator, 8850. We round off to. Okay, so next, this is the value for the first year. Now we have to calculate for the second year. Okay, so how to calculate for second year? Just click on your is equal to button. Okay, next automatically second year value you will get it. Okay, now just click on your is equal to button in your calculator. Okay, now you are getting the value as 0.78314668837, like that. Okay, so full value you're getting. Again here also we have to round it off for the first 4 values. Okay, so we have to write value as 0.7831. Okay, I hope everybody getting the same value. Next, we want for the third year. Nothing to do. Again, just click on the is equal to button. You will get the next value. So next value we get at 693050162227. Correct. Again, round off it to first 4 values 6931. Okay. So round it off to 6931. Okay. So only for how many years we want? N is equal to 3 years. Okay. So we got the 3 years values. Correct. Okay, now next is we have to insert the values. Now do the total of this PVF values, that is 0.8850 plus 0.7831 plus 0.6931. So we get the total as 2.3612. so this total is nothing but your PVAF. Okay, now we got the PVF. Then what is the PVF value? So PVF is nothing but the PVF at the end of the nth year. Nth year means what is the last year PVF value. Okay, so in this problem, what is the N value? 3. Correct. So third year value how much? Here, see here, third year value PVF value how much? 6931.6931. Correct. So that is the PVF. Okay, so this is PVF, this is PVAF. Okay, now we'll simplify first. Okay, 11. So we already calculated that is as it is into PVAF. Just now we calculated total of PVF values itself is the what? PVAF. Correct. So 2.3612. So that right, 2.3612 plus 100 face value we already know into what we want? PVF. PVF of the third year. Correct. What is the value of third year? 0.6931. So right, 0.6931. Now multiply 11 into 2.3612. We'll get the value as 25.9732 plus 100 into 0.6931, 69.31. Okay, we got the value as 95.28. So V naught is equal to 95. You can round off to 95 or you can write as it is as 95.28. So then we can say that what should be the maximum price of the bond? 95.28. If he wants 13% of the yield. Okay, so this is how we have to calculate. Okay, next is what? If selling price is 97.60, what is the yield? Okay, so same you have to calculate as it is, but here already they given the B naught, that is selling price, correct? So we have to calculate what? Yield. Yield is nothing but we have to calculate the R value. Okay, now so write the formula as it is. B naught is equal to R into PVAF into the small bracket R percentage into N plus B naught into PV of R percentage into N. Okay, so write as it is formula. Now put the values one by one in the formula. B naught, already we know that B naught in this problem 97.60, write it, is equal to 11, because R we already calculated, right, in the last problem itself. So on the face value 100, 11% is the return. So 11 is the return into PVF, right, as it is. R we don't know, right, it is as it is the same. N we already know that maturity is 3 years, means N is equal to 3. Next, plus Bn. What is Bn? Bn is face value, correct? So face value is how much? 100 rupees, same as it is 100 into PVF. R we don't know, right, as it is. N is 3. Okay, now so in the last case when a return was 13%, okay, so here we have calculated 13% return tha, correct? So in that case the bond price was 95.28 or 95. Okay, so which shows that if bond price is now 97.60, which means return should be less than the 13%. Okay, so just we will see how to identify this. In the last case, what was the return? 13%, correct? Check here. So the return was how much? 13%. So जब return 13% था, when we have the return as 13%, what was the bond value? 95, correct? 95.28. Okay, so this is the bond value when the return was 13%. Okay, now just check what is the selling price, or the selling price is now 97.60. Okay, so now it is 97.60, right? Okay, so we want what? R. R is what is the rate of return. Okay, that we have to calculate. So in the beginning itself I told that there is a inverse relationship between the rate of return and the value of the bond. Okay, so अभी क्या करना है? In the last case when the return was 13%, bond value was 95. So इस टाइम क्या है? प्राइस क्या है? बॉन्ड ऑफ द प्राइस बॉन्ड क्या है? इंक्रीज है. ओके, सो 95 से अभी क्या है? 97 है. सो ऑब्वियसली रिटर्न क्या होना चाहिए अगर रिवर्स और इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप है तो? सो यहाँ पे बॉन्ड प्राइस क्या हो रहा? 95 से 97 इंक्रीज हुआ है, तो रेट ऑफ रिटर्न क्या होना चाहिए? 13 से क्या होना चाहिए? कम होना चाहिए, इंक्रीज होना चाहिए? ऑब्वियसली इट शुड गेट डिक्रीज्ड, करेक्ट? सो ऑलरेडी टोल्ड दैट if the bond price is increasing, then obviously the rate of return will decrease. Why? Because there is an inverse relationship between the rate of return and the price of the bond. Okay, so now less than 13% means what we'll take? We'll take and as 12% and we will continue. Okay, so if we taken, assume karo, first we have to check it. So we cannot show that whether it is 12% or 11%, but we will try with first 11%, 12%. Okay, if 12% is not matching, then we'll go for the 11%. Like that, trial and error method we have to use here to get the value. Okay, so we confirm that only the 13% से भी कम होता है return. Okay, so with that we'll take first as a 12%. Okay, so by taking the 12% we will try to calculate. Okay, so 97.60 is equal to 11 into PVF into 12%. Why 12% here now? Because we're taking as a 12% now. Just now we had told that. Next, N is 3 plus 100 into PVF as it is 12% and N is 3. Okay, 3. Next, so 97.60 as it is equal to 11. Now we have to do what? Working note, because we want PVAF and PVF values, correct? So go for the working note. So calculation of PVF at 12%. So in the last problem we calculated for the how many percent? 13%, correct? Now we will calculate for the 12%. So what is the formula to calculate the PVF? 1 divided by 1 plus R raised to N, correct? So now 1 as it is, 1 plus R is how much? 12%. 12% means how much? 0.12, correct? 0.12. So what we get? 1 divided by 1 plus 0.12, 1.12 raised to N. So N is how much? For 3 years, correct? So now in your calculate, just click 1 divided by 1.12 and click on is equal to. We get the value as 0.89285714. That long answer will get. So first we'll round off to first 4 values, correct? So the first year value, that is first year value is how much? 0.8929. Okay, so we'll round off 8929 first year value. So how to calculate for the next year? Nothing, just click on is equal to in calculator, automatically we'll get the second year value. So second year value is 0.7972, correct? So 0.7972. Next, third year, again just click on is equal to, you'll get the third year value 0.7118. Okay, so now what to do? Now we have to do the total of PVF value to get the which value? PVAF value. Okay, so now add 0.8929 plus 0.7929 plus 0.7118. So we get the value at 2.4019. So what is that? 2.4019? Nothing but your PVAF value. Then what is the PVF value? What is the N3, correct? So third year value will be your PVF. What is the third year value? 0.7118. Okay, so that is your PVF value. Okay, now come to the formula. Yes, 97.60 as it is, 11 into what? PVAF. So how much PVF we calculated? 2.4019. So write it 2.4019 plus face value 100 into PVF. What is the third year PVF? Yes, here 0.7118, correct? So 0.7118. Next, 97.60 as it is, 11 into 2.4019 is 26.4209 plus 100 into 0.7118 is 71.18. Okay, so here 97.60 as it is. Now do this total. We got the value as 97.60. Okay, so both the values are equal to, means bond value and this selling price becomes the same, correct? So दोनों equal है, मतलब क्या है? हमारा आंसर correct है. Means what? As the bond value is equal to the target value of 97.60, the yield. Okay, so yield is how much? That is nothing but your yield to maturity is 12%. That is rate of return is 12%. Okay, so how? This is how we calculate the value of R. Okay, so by which we are completed with the unit number 2. Okay, so in the next class we'll start with the unit number 3.